Hey everybody, I'm here with Stephen King, a BTS alum, and would love to just take a few minutes to just introduce you to him and hear what his interaction with BTS was. And so Stephen, tell us a little bit about your current ministry. What are you doing now? Kind of what are your plans?
Yeah, currently I'm the young couples pastor at Briarwood Presbyterian Church.
Yeah.
And they're actually going to send me to Tampa, Florida to plant a church kind of right outside of downtown. So this summer we're going to head off to do that.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
How long have you been here at Briarwood?
So I've been here 11 years. So I just
Okay.
came here in the fall of 2013. So I've been serving, I had 3 different roles. So I was the outreach director for the youth.
Yeah.
Did that for about a year and a half. Singles pastor for 7.5 years.
Okay.
And then the young couples pastor almost 3 now. So
Okay, so you've kind of bat the cycle.
yeah, that's right. So it just kind of kept me going.
That's
So,
fantastic.
yeah.
And so you graduated from BTS.
Mhm.
When did you graduate?
So I graduated in 2021. So,
Okay.
So yeah.
What degree did you get?
So I got MDiv, Master's of Divinity.
And how was your interaction with BTS while you were kind of serving and studying? And tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So one of the reasons why I came to Briarwood, not only was it because I used to work for Campus Outreach, got involved with them as a student as well, came to Christ that ministry.
Sure.
And Briarwood being the church that started that, but
Mhm.
it also had a seminary. And so we were praying about our next steps in ministry, and we felt led that God called us into pastoral ministry. We needed a seminary education.
Yeah.
So we were drawn to come work at Briarwood for many different reasons, but one of the reasons was BTS. And so we were, got to meet with Thad James, and he was talking to me about kind of the history of the BTS
Sure.
and how they try to implement kind of bringing people along in ministry as they do seminary. And so I love that aspect to be able to learn theologically in the classroom, but then go apply that immediately
Sure.
to my ministry context.
Yeah, and we've heard that a lot from various students and even the professors that were interacting with the students, how they were impressed with the students, the questions that they were being asked, how they were in the immediate context. It wasn't like, hey, I'm going to maybe think about this 5 years from now. This is happening right now. Help me think through this. And how BTS kind of gave them that flexibility to be able to work those things out almost in real time as you're doing ministry and get real answers from not only your professors but also interaction with your fellow students. Was that your same experience?
Oh, absolutely. I loved having the professors in my classes were actual pastors. And so we would read a doctrine or we'd read a book that we were engaging in, and they would say, well, this is how this worked out today. Or last week I was meeting with this family, or this situation happened at my church. And many of the students that I was taking classes with, they were pastors of churches in the area as well. And so we get to have dialogue back and forth and kind of workshop and brainstorm together. And so I love that aspect. So it wasn't just theoretical. It wasn't just like, I will use this one day. It's like, no, I'm using this right now.
Yeah.
And the people are teaching me this are using it
are
right
doing
now.
it right now. Yeah, I mean, and that really is, I think, a strength of the BTS model in the sense of you have the opportunity to really wrestle through these things and talk through these things and work through these things, even pray through these things in real time as you're studying. And so, I mean, that's a wonderful encouragement. And so I just have one more question as the bell rings. If you had any encouragement for a student who might be considering BTS or starting up, what encouragement would you offer them?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing we've talked about, that just being able to combine ministry experience with your theological education is invaluable. I mean, I've learned so much from it. It's been such a blessing to me, and I think it would bless anybody that would consider BTS.
That's fantastic. Well, Stephen, thanks for taking a couple minutes to just talk with us about your experience and relationship with BTS. We hope that's an encouragement to anybody out there who might be considering taking classes with us. And we've got a lot of alums just like this who are out there serving in the field. And we're so grateful for you and for your ministry. And we pray God's blessing upon you as you head down to Florida. And we're just so grateful to have alums like you, and thankful for just a couple minutes of telling us about BTS and what it was like for you.
Anytime. It's great.
Thanks.
Yeah.